because yeah, my husband had to go drop off some stuff to my sister and go get my license plate for my car. So, yes, this is my life. But I just wanted to thank you for getting on and for doing this for Janet. This is going to help her with the training and, you know, for her to take notes down and to also just have questions asked that most people would ask for. And this is also helping me because I'm also learning to be a sales director. So you're just helping everyone. And I hope that you get some answers, you know, that you would like to hear. But for starters, you know, I met you at the party, and I really liked your personality. You're a lot of fun.
Yay.
And I kind of just wanted to know more about you. I mean, tell me more about you.
Like, what do you want to know?
Really, like, what are your hobbies? You know, what are you passionate about?
Okay, well, hobbies, I play a lot of tennis. So, Janet. I play a lot of tennis. I don't know, I work out a lot. I like to just go out and have fun with friends, go grab margarita, that kind of thing. I really am passionate about makeup and skincare, though. I will say, I think I touched on this at the party too, where I've just progressively gotten more obsessed, like watching makeup tutorials and trying to explore more makeup brands, I guess. So I used to just get like the same old for years, and so now I'm trying to like branch out and whatever. And I did look at the Mary Kay website.
Yeah.
Browse around and see what else is out there and stuff. So yeah.
That's awesome. So I know we went through like the marketing plan, you know, with the game whenever we did that purse game, which was a lot of fun. You're very competitive. I love it. It was kind of funny though, because I asked who's competitive, and everybody's like, meh. And then all y'all were all competitive. That was awesome. It made it so much fun. So was there anything that stood out to you that night that you remember, or, you know, anything that you had questions about just regarding like the marketing plan? Because I noticed you put a B on your card for more information. Yeah. So, you know, what did you have questions about?
I just want to know more about Mary Kay, because I mean, I'd always kind of like heard about the brand, but I never, I guess, understood just how involved it really is. And so when you're going on about, you know, how many people are really doing this program and what it really stood for, and all the things that all the rewards that you can get from it, I had no idea about any of that. I mean, when you said that there were like Mary Kay cards are the second most common card in America, that like blew my mind. I had no idea. So I guess just more wanting to know more about the Mary Kay Foundation and wanting to just know more about the skincare. Like I said, I was browsing around on the website, and I'm obsessed with skincare because I have terrible skin, and I've had terrible skin forever. So I'm always looking for new skincare products and things like that. So I guess that'd be the one thing that I would want to know more about. And just like different varieties of products. Like I keep hearing, now that I'm getting older, it's like I know I need to be more conscientious about my eyes. So like when you're talking about the eye cream, I was like, that's something that I really wanted to invest in. And just like other different products like that where I want to incorporate more into my beauty routine.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Okay, well then that's good to hear. Well, I will tell you, I joined Mary Kay because obviously the money, but I love the product. Yeah. I swear on the facial products. Like, I would not be crazy enough if I didn't believe in the product. And the product has really changed my skin tremendously. Before I had my daughter, my face broke out. I mean, hormones and just acne was just everywhere. I was starting to scar on my face because, of course, I kept picking at it. I know that's really bad. But well, I had no idea like how to take care of my face, or like I didn't know if you didn't take off your eye makeup, you get little eye mites in your eyes if you don't take it off every night. Yes, they feed off the skin and your bacteria, which is crazy, right? So it's important to have makeup remover removing your eyes, and to make sure you're washing your face in the morning and at night, because you age yourself every time you don't wash your face, which is crazy, as well as even with your eyes and stuff. Like, you're aging your eyes 10 days. Every time you don't wash your face. I'm sorry, she's crying. Oh my goodness. Sorry.
You're good.
But so yeah, so like stuff like that, and then the product itself, I mean, it's really good for your skin because I mean, even whenever you put on the product at the party, like all of y'all were touching your face. Like it was not a pushy product. I didn't have to say, "Hey, keep buying this, keep buying this." Like you tried it, you loved it, and you bought it. So you love the results that came with it. Um, which I think is very, very powerful and I think is amazing. Sorry, I just pulled a baby out of midair. It's great. But, you know, even whenever I saw you, like your face just lit up because you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It makes me
Yes.
feel amazing. I mean, even the products that you bought, I mean, how has that been going for you? I mean, since you've been using the products.
Well, I mean, it has only been a few days, and my skin has been breaking out so bad just in the past like week or two, just because it's my face. But I mean, I am loving the products, and I am loving the way my skin is feeling when I put the products on. But I'm going to be really interested to see, like a month later, what my skin is going to look like. So I think that it's really hard to tell the transformation in just a few days. But I'll be really interested to see how it goes in a month to see what my skin looks like. So, I just broke out like so bad last week. So,
No, that's awesome. Yeah, just keep continuing to use the product every
yeah.
day, every night, and you'll see the results.
Mhm.
And I was going to ask you, you know, I noticed that you said that, you know, about the car program, you know, that caught your interest, you know,
Yeah.
what about it caught your interest? Like what made you be like, oh, that's actually a really good idea, or you know what I mean? Just be not just like the free car. Is it just because they're paying for the insurance? Is it just that how quickly you can get a car? Like what was the thing?
I just thought it was cool that you could get a car because I mean, I like my car now, and I want to keep my car for a while, but it's just something neat to think about, like, oh, later on down the line, I can get a car instead of having to go and buy one. It's just like, I don't know, one of those things. Like, oh, because that's such a big purchase that it just sounded nice. Oh, I can get that though. So I don't know. I just thought it was amazing that it's like the second most common car. Anyway, I'm like, what?
No, that's awesome. Well, I can say with, you know, being able to get a free car, I'm so sorry. She's just, oh my goodness. Okay. This is exactly why I'm doing Mary Kay's for this little one. This is going to be my wife. She's so worth it. Even if
Oh,
she.
absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so for me, whenever I got started Mary Kay, you know, I kind of touched base on like, you know, of course I started because of the money and it was interesting, but like
Right.
whenever I've been in real estate for about almost 10 years now. Oh my gosh, that's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
Just to think about how long I've been in real estate. Oh my goodness. But whenever I was, you know, whenever we moved, I had started a new job and, you know, it was closer to home and he was pretty flexible with me and everything. But my dad was in the ICU for about like close to almost 5 months. And whenever that happened, like my dad was, you know, he had septic shock and he was very close to dying. And the day that I was like, hey, I need to go to the hospital, things aren't looking good, like they were asking me, oh, okay, well, make sure that you get your work done. Do you really have to leave like right now? And for me, that was really difficult because it was my dad. And to just have someone try to dictate me and tell me that I cannot see my dad until my work was done was so just it made my stomach sick. Like it just made me so upset and I
Yeah,
felt
of
so
course.
like I felt restrained because I didn't feel that I was able to be flexible or able to just leave whenever I need to, especially during an emergency. So like as soon as that happened, that kind of just like pushed me and I'm like, is this really the life that I want to lead? Do I want to have constantly someone telling me what I can and cannot do and me having to always ask for permission every time there's an emergency or somebody needs me? Like I think right then and there was just a very big turning point for me. You know, it was a life and death, and you know, what if my dad didn't make it? Like, how terrible would that be? You know, and so
Yeah.
as as it moved on, you know, my wedding was coming up, and I was trying to plan for a wedding. I was, I just had
Yeah.
a 4-month-old baby, and I was a new mom. I was still breastfeeding. Like, I had so much on my plate, and it was just crazy. But to be honest, if you can have the opportunity to have that a little bit of extra money, why not? But I
Yeah.
wasn't. But I knew I was so busy I couldn't get a part-time job, and I was also going to school for nursing, which is crazy. So finally, since my wedding came up, I was able to meet our director, Leah Carta, and she was doing a David's bridal facial, kind of like what we did at Janet's. And so she's like, you know what? I need a break. My mom needs a break. My sister needs a break. And my bridesmaids, I can invite a few of them to come. And so as she was going through, the facial parties and the marketing plan, I was just looking at her like, oh my gosh, if she can do this, I can do this too. Like, it's fun. It's relaxing. It's
Yeah.
not, it's not crazy or not like I'm having, a terrible time. Like, it was a lot of fun. And the marketing plan made sense.
Yeah.
And not only that, like, every time when people think of a part-time job, you think of working maybe like 20 hours a week, right? But the
Mhm.
beauty of Mary Kay is that you can sprinkle it in. So within 2 hours, even just like Janet's party, she sold
Mhm.
$400 and she profited 200.
That's
And that was
awesome.
within a couple of hours, and that was her very first party. So,
That's
that's for
awesome.
itself. And especially with the products, I mean, it's really not that difficult to do. Like, literally, I will
Mhm.
tell you, I had a party once where all the women spoke Spanish, and all I knew how to say was numero uno, and I would tell them to scoop out the product and put it on their face. Like, I was literally like this, like rubbing it on. And that I sold $800, and I profited 400.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that was
That's really awesome.
yes, because they loved the product. They loved it. They absolutely loved it. So I thought that was just so powerful because I was like, wow, this product really speaks for itself. It's not like I
Yeah.
have to, push it on them or
Right.
try to tell them or explain to them anything. Like, they loved it. And I was,
Yeah.
and they all spoke Spanish. So I thought that was also a powerful moment as well. Oh, Lillian. Sorry.
That's a pretty name. I like that.
Her name is Lillian Grace.
Oh, I'm so pretty. Hi,
She's hanging on to my hair so she doesn't fall.
Nelly.
So, but on top,
um,
is there, if there's any questions, feel free to interrupt me. That's totally cool.
no, I mean, I don't really have any questions. I just kind of wanted to agree with what you're saying about like the flexibility. Because I mean, I am looking to I do have like a side job for some side cash kind of thing. And I was actually I was a waitress last year and it was really great money. And then I had to quit. And I get busy like through like January to about March, April. Just because of my full-time job, it gets so busy, and so I'm not really able to work the waitressing. And but then at the same time, even when I'm not during the season, it still seems almost too complicated for me to try to fit in a waitressing job with this other job. And so I think with Mary Kay, just it's so flexible. It really is on your own hours, and you really like for those few months or whatever that I really can't do anything. It's great that I don't have to stress out about it, and I can still have a job without having to stress out about that job. It's very much like if I got a weekend I can do it, then great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I really like that. So that's another big reason why being Mary Kay sounds like a great idea.
Yeah,
For
it's
that.
awesome. It's great because there's no quotas. So you're not like told
Yeah.
you have to do this much in order, to keep going. Like, if you want to
Mhm.
choose to like make your business run really slow, or you can pick it up to do it really fast so that way you can get the free car and to move up in the company if
Right.
you're feeling that that's your career. But if you're the type of person where you're like, I love my job, but I just want the extra money, then
Yeah.
you end up getting the extra money. But not only that, I apologize. But not only that, but you get a chance to meet like little Janets. Oh my goodness. You get a chance to meet like little Janets, basically running around and encouraging you.
Yeah.
She's like, you need to love Mary Kay.
I do.
See, look at that. Now she's not crying anymore. Look at that. He's so cute. But it's so awesome because it's like you have. This is my life. But it's encouraging because you get a chance to meet other women that are very positive and in the same mindset as you.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of women that have full-time jobs and they do Mary Kay because they can get a couple of hours to make the money that they want. 'Cause even if whenever you're not selling, you're going to build a customer base and they're going to still order product from you. So just like your stuff is ordered, like, oh, whenever all the other girls' stuff is, they're like, oh no, I'm running out. They're going to go to Janet and they're going to order from her. And
Yeah.
it's awesome because even whenever you're not doing something, your customers will submit an order. Your family will submit an order. If you know anybody with skin, you can get them to do a facial, you know? So, I
Yeah.
mean, the beauty of doing Mary Kay, which I think is really awesome. You know, and not only that, it helps you with your self-confidence because you learn to kind of, you know, maybe talk to that girl that you were kind of intimidated to talk to because she's really cute, and you're like, oh, I don't know, but you learn to do
Yeah.
it because you're like, oh, she might actually really like this, you know. So it's really cool to be able to just have that self-growth and to have that confidence, but I think is really awesome. She's licking her hand. It's great.
They're tasty.
I know. Do you have any more questions or anything that like just this is good for Janet's training, just for you to ask questions and you know to really just ask.
Well, I mean, if I were to decide to do Mary Kay, like be a rep, how would I go about? Like, do I contact you? Do I contact Janet? Like, what
We
would I
could
do?
actually like seriously if you decided that you wanted to do it. And Lillian sees she's excited now. She's like, yeah, join our team. We love you. But like if you know if you just decide tonight, if you're like, you know what, I do want to try this, like literally Janet will just get your email and of course I know she has your number and she would just send you the online agreement and you would fill it out.
Okay.
Whenever you do get started on Mary Kay, it is $100, as you know. You do get that bag. Shh. You do get that. I don't know if you saw that cute little black bag that Janet has, like next to her stuff. That's actually your starter kit bag.
Wow.
So you would get that, and you get a tote, and then you get $430 worth of product. And then there's actually that promotion going on. Let me get my promotional page for you. And you get these products
Okay.
with your bag. And these products are actually the eye cream that you wanted, the Fermi eye cream. And
Yeah.
then you get the, what is it? I always forget what it is, but it's the primer for, not the mascara, for the eyeshadow. And
Awesome.
it's mascara that you get, and that's all the $60 value on top of the things that you get for $430, which is, it's like a perfect Groupon, right? So it's
Yeah.
and not only that, me and Janet will pop out and we'll be able to help you with your first party and getting you started. And
I would
I'll,
love it.
yes, and you'll get training, and that's important. So if you sign up, we're not just gonna be like, okay, have a nice life, thanks for signing up, but we actually train you. You're so dramatic. But yeah, so we actually train you, and we're there for your first party. So just like I was at Janet's, I would be with you at your first party, and I would be helping you.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
She's so funny. You know, I was trying to be a little more professional, but you know, can't really be professional with a baby.
Eh. We're women. We understand, right?
But on a scale to 1 to 10, 1 being I don't like free cars, I don't like free diamonds, I don't like 50% off or making 50% of what I sell, to a 5, which is 5 is a chicken answer, so you can't give me a 5, but or to a 10, sign me up. Janet, send me the online agreement. I do want to try this and give it a shot. I mean, where would you be on that scale?
I mean, I'm like at an 8 or 9. I just wouldn't be able to do it right now, but possibly in a couple months.
Okay.
But yeah.
Why? What would be stopping you from doing it for, like, to sign up now to get started?
Well, I'm just really busy right now with my full-time job. I'm still in my season or whatever, so I just kind of wait until everything's settled down before I invest my time into it. That's all. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I'm just letting you know that even if you did sign up tonight, you wouldn't have to go out and start all these parties. Remember, there's no quotas. But you could get catalog sales. And by that, you work at a job with women that have faces and skin. And
Yeah.
you can easily just set out your catalogs and you could be like, hey, you want to look at my catalog? And most of them will probably pick something that they want to buy out of there. And that would actually get you started on getting money. So that would be something to consider. So, but I'm just throwing it out there, so that way you can start making money and actually start building a customer base, even way before you have time to like do a party or something. Because really, it's on your own time, on your own watch, and so you would be able to bring. My goodness gracious, you would be able to just have catalogs. A lot of teachers and nurses do that, because they're so busy. But they'll just leave them out in the break room and put their information on the catalog, and then people end up buying from them. And then whenever they're ready to have their parties, they start having their parties. So,
Okay.
something to consider.
I'll consider it, but I think it'll take a month or two. But I mean, I also want to. Well, I guess I would get all the products anyway, wouldn't I? If I signed up, so that would be everything anyway. Like I wanted to before I signed to like try the products out.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. No, that's fair. No, that's fair. And I think you should make an educated decision because it is something that it will be your own little business and you can take it the way that you want to take it. And yeah, for the meantime, I mean, you're going to be a great customer for Janet until you're ready to sign on. So I think that would be really awesome. But yeah, definitely think about it. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or you can ask Janet. And then Janet, this will be good for her training, or if you're, or whenever you are ready to join, she will be able to send you the online agreement. We can get you going. So that's not a problem. But again, thank you so much for taking this time. I'm sorry I have a crying baby right now. She's just really tired and fussy. But thank you for being patient and for just helping Janet grow as well as myself. So we really appreciate it, and I hope that I can see you more often. So that'll be nice.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So all right. Well, thank you so much again, and I hope you have a wonderful night. And again, if you have questions, feel free to let us know.
All right, I will. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Heather.
For doing the interview.
Thanks, Janet. This is fun.